What's up, guys? Got something pretty cool come through in the mail this week. I say this week actually, I've had it by a bit of a while, but I've had planning for Missouri going on. I've got this, a grip wheel steering wheel, but it's not any ordinary one. That's right, Adam LZBMX one. I don't think there's many of these that have been made, but yeah, oops, move the camera a little bit. Yeah, I'll get out and have a look. Right, so there she is. Got a few little extra bits that come with it, a couple of grip wheel sticker, LZBMX sticker, lanyard, another one. So yeah, wee spin around the camera, didn't tighten that up enough. That's never a good thing. But yeah, quite like that. I think that's quite smart. My plan is, which is why I've got two quick release hubs. These NRG ones. So the plan is I'm going to use my personal one, which I already have, for general track driving or driving on the street, and I'm going to use this one specifically for drifting only, because I don't want to ruin the I've got the word for it now, but the material that's on the steering wheel for using your hands. I've got gloves to use with it, so I'll use that with it. Right, it's only just occurred to me that I haven't actually emptied my car yet from Missouri. It's still full of tyres and everything that you're about to see. Yeah, I haven't emptied this. Your cord's been emptied, but this hasn't. So that's what I mean about the notchy bit on the steering wheel. Just here, I don't know if you can see that, but that's probably not going to show me. Maybe put my hand there. It's not perfectly round. It goes dunk. There's a little notch there, and a few times when I've been drifting it, throwing it round, that's caught my hand. Not that it's hurt a lot, but I think a perfectly round one would be a damn sight smoother and a bit more cooler, I guess. And that's why we all change these things, isn't it, really? Yeah, so let's whip this one off, and hopefully it'll bolt up right, but we'll see. Right, so that's the wheel off. What I am worried about, although I don't know if I can get it on here, is I only have one wire, and I'm assuming it earths through the actual metal of the boss itself, but I need to pick up an earth on the NRG hubs and the NRG quick releases, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this at the moment. Oh dear. Right, so it turns out there's these rings which I'm assuming will go each side. Maybe? Does that look like that's going to go on there? Possibly, yeah. I'll try that. Try and get the personal one working, and I can work with the grip wheel one. Close the door. Yeah, so that's on. I'm not entirely sure how this horn's going to work the other end, because I've got two wires and only one plug on here. I'm assuming how it worked before was it earthed through this directly into the hub, but I don't know if the NRG, get out, this side will do the same, or if it has to go through here. I'm assuming if that's all, I don't know if that's all metal. If it is, then it will earth through it and it should work. Hopefully. Come to a first problem. The horn's too deep to go in here. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that other than a different horn button, which brings me to plan B. Get the grip wheel one to work. As soon as I know how to work that one, I can see what I can do with this. I'm sure the grip wheel one's got a small, less deep horn button. Right, so there might be something I might have not accounted for with doing this little idea. Because the steering wheels are two different PCDs, they're never going to align, which means one of them has to be off center, I think. This is how I've just driven the car backwards and forwards. This is how the grip wheel one sits at the moment. So sort of straight and then up here. Now if I quickly change over to the personal one, it's massively on the piss. So I don't quite know how I'm going to do this yet. How does this work? Because surely it's fixed. The only way to do it would be to take the original boss back and move it a few splines round, which I suppose is an option. Balls! Right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take it for a quick drive around the village and just see which one seems more sort of true. The personal one lines up with the HKB on the boss, and if I remember correctly that was straight line, so it might be the fact that the personal one is sort of top dead centre and the Grip Royal one sits on the wonk using that NRG hub quick release thing, which wouldn't be so bad because I'm only planning on doing that for when I'm for when I'm drifting, that it's not going to be that much of a difference because I'm planning on using the outside of the reel rather than on here. So that could be an option, but I need to go and test drive them, so let's go do that. Right, so I can tell already the Grip Royal one is massively out, look at it. That's just from driving straight, it's all over the place. Not quite sure how to remedy this at the moment. Sure if I come up with a way. The personal one seems to be alright though still, so I suppose if I said, like I said, this one's for drifting, it's not too bad. Although it will really screw me up looking at sort of the triangle section going the wrong way. Oh well. I've just made a big mistake. I wanted to cut the wire down in here because it wasn't necessary because it's earthing through this. And I cut the live because I'm an idiot and was rushing, not watching what I was doing. So yeah, I needed that wire there, not this one. Great. I think we'd finally done it. What I had to do was remove the sort of wiring harness out of the spare base that I did, swap that with the one which I cut the wrong wire on. I think we're there, I think we're good. I've got the personal wheel, which works, but I can't get it off with one hand. So when I click my fingers, the Grip Royal one will be on there. They'll probably come out really badly, so I'll leave that to the pros that know what they're doing when they do that sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, it's on. Horns work in both of them. This one is on the piss, as I said earlier. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think there's a way of getting around that apart from getting the holes custom drilled in this, which I suppose is a possibility, but I don't really fancy doing that just yet. I'll see how I get on with the first drift day with it. If I get on fine, I'll leave it as it is. If I do need to change it because it's screwing my mind, then yeah, I'll go look at it. I'll probably get that re-drilled. Yeah, so here it is. Right, so thanks for watching that. Not particularly fascinating one. It was a bit of a interesting ordeal. Something that should have probably taken an hour was taking about 3, as it always does with me. This is a common occurrence, it seems. But what can you do? It's finally on. They both go on. Both of the horns work. Nothing really more to say, but thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.